Hi, this is Courtney Thronson, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite teaching tools and techniques that I use to ensure that my art students have the most success in my class. One of my favorite tools is the AverMedia camera, and in my school every classroom is outfitted with one of these, and it is a really great tool so that you can demonstrate stuff under this camera and then it shows up on your TV or your projector screen. I prefer to use a TV because I haven't had a whole lot of luck with projectors, and for some reason the kids really like to look at a TV when they're learning things, so that seems to get their attention a little bit more. But you just get a VGA cord, and the VGA cord hooks up to the camera. And you can zoom in and out so you can see a lot of detail, or you can see a bigger picture. So I decided to show you one of the mini lessons that I do using this AverMedia camera, and maybe you guys can use it on your own or in your own classroom applications. So one of the things I like to do is guided drawings with my students. And so what I do is I'll set them down on my carpet and I'll have them raise their hand and tell me a few things that they would like to learn how to draw that they don't know how to draw. So I'll draw a few squares, and students will raise their hands and I will take their suggestions. So robot, so we'll always get a princess. I always get a horse and a dragon. So let's pretend like 4 different students suggested this. And these are some pretty good typical suggestions. And what I do then is I have the kids close their eyes and they vote on the one that they like. So let's pretend like the robot won the vote. So then what I'll do to study main idea and details, supporting details, we'll say, well, if the robot is the main idea for our drawing, give me 4 supporting details that would make a robot. And so kids would raise their hands and they would say buttons, they would say wires, metal, and wheels. So then I need to make sure that I teach them how to do a drawing with all of these features. And then what I would do is I'd set the kids up at their table so that they could draw, and then I would demonstrate step by step how to do these guided drawings. So I would start off with a square for the body, making sure that you're using academic and art element terms as much as you can. You can say things like a parallelogram. You can use words like that are colorful or more descriptive that refer to letters, like an upside down U or an inverted U. You can, I always say for the arms, 2 parallel lines make an arm. So it's a curving parallel line, and just step by step I teach them how to do a drawing of the robot. And because they can look at the TV and also work really closely on their pictures, they actually get a pretty successful drawing. And then if I wanted to show some more details, I would zoom up here. And if I wanted to show the bigger picture, I could zoom back out. But guided drawings are a really fun thing that I do with my younger students. And then with my older students, what I like to do with them is allow them to enter a drawing into a contest, and then I pick the top 5 best drawings, or the kids will vote on their favorite drawings, and then those students get to come up here and be the teacher and do the guided drawing, which is really fun because it's more collaborative that way, it's more self-directed, and the students feel more engaged as well because they're learning from their peers. I also like to use this technique to teach really detailed work, like how to draw or paint these landscapes. I also use the AverMedia camera to teach them how to build different sculptures and things like that. I'll also use the AverMedia camera to take notes so that they can follow along with that. So the AverMedia camera is one of my favorite teaching tools, and if you become proficient with this, then you'll definitely see a lot of excelling students in your classroom. Thank you.